and listen.
I can't wait to get out there!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
Barrier initialized!
Team kill.
It seems I lost my balance.
The objective is now active.
Barrier has been overwhelmed!
Team kill.
Through hardships, to the stars.
Team kill.
I can't die! I've still
with
got
you.
more stuff to see!
The storm has been...
Team kill.
If Joan of Arc didn't quit, I won't either! Locking satellite vector!
Team kill.
Out of the crypt and into the quicksand. Here comes trouble! Running out the dig site! Double.
Score 1-0. Ready for battle.
Oh, we're in the thick of it now.
Stay in sight, and I'll keep you safe.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
It's all falling apart. We must hold it
Whoopsie-daisy.
together. Barrier initialized.
Team kill. The objective is now
Needs to be taken. Barrier is nearly spent. My barrier is gone. Wickedly, hey!
Detention track.
Barrier initialized.
Team kill. Time for a remix. I'm at the objective. Anyone else? Defeat.
Maybe I'll try something different this time.
Play of the game.
Where's your jetpack?
Oh, we just
Initiating match.
let's go though. Blizzard World will be a good, be really a good way to start off, especially on defense. If we're running on the defense, like look at all these high grounds. Just as far as the eye can see.
Ready for battle.
Let's make
Does this
history!
Nick defy gravity? No repulsors are to be detected.
I owe my gifts to the Iris.
Oh, Iris, of course. We've met?
How fortunate for you.
I'm the last one you'll ever cross.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Sorry, it's been a while for me too using spectator, but we'll get along as we go.
Objective A.
Now we're. Oh no, I'm sorry. We started off with a really good way to start the Sigma off. Really hitting off this Widow as she's gonna try to look for the early picks.
Barriers weakened. Barrier unsuccessful. The barrier cannot withstand much more. The barrier appears. Barrier is nearly spent.
Really, this is a soldier, and we gotta have to find a way to get off this soldier and off this high ground. This soldier's really having free reign and free damage all around. And the Bastion coming in with his ultimate range of DPS.
Barrier is splintering.
Great rock fight to Sigma. Fight's already starting to get even here. Oh, and then now MACU is starting to clean up now as they overturn them on this high ground. a great effort though, really getting started off to make the progress. But now with both support adults already online with both teams, including the Diva Bomb, not Diva Bomb, I'm sorry, she just remaxed it. But with the bomb, why not? They're really gonna try to press Q here on this fight. They may start off with the bomb, trying to get them really to spread out of what the Bastion.
I'm with you.
Thank you.
Golden already got both supports. They're sending in the bomb.
Collapsing the barrier.
Hold it together.
The Kitsune is ready to be unleashed.
LSUS now coming back on the drawing board with now the 4 ults already online. About to be 5 probably in this engaging fight. They may probably get off this. They're probably gonna do a combo of MACU with the Sojourn and the Nano Boost probably, as they're gonna begin now to start with this fight, engaging the high ground.
Let the Kitsune guide you. وليهم بودك.
Is that melody?
Do something.
This is getting crazy. It's just Q. Just press Q all around.
Hello. Coming
10 seconds remaining.
Slipping away.
Not even the tick.
That life is
That is truly unfortunate. There were close. That was very unfortunate by LSUS.
ends now.
Score 0-0. Switching sides. Initiating match.
Especially with these high grounds, they got all this high ground and all this cover waiting for them, because the only ways they can be able to get through are on the choke point in the middle, or try to engage and get off that high ground on the left, or even go downstairs and do a trick play on the right. So it's just really just all depends on how big their brains are and to figure out what's going to come out from there.
Ready for battle.
I like this high ground.
I'm definitely too
This is
old
perfect.
for such an
But the one thing that's going to really help him out with this fight and even be stabilized his team is the Cuddlecrox Ilari, especially with the pylon and how he places it, because that's really how big they're going to get really good percentage of the healing and the ult charge, but just to even get the ult. But even with the extra damage, it's going to really help him a lot in the long run. They just need the tick. They just need the tick as they're already beginning the engagement. And they don't touch. They say 9. That's a Charlie Niner.
Play of the game.
Activating self-destruct.
It's hard, especially with that, and you're just really focused on like what they're gonna do, but you didn't realize they needed one simple tick. They could just all they needed to do was just sit there for 2 seconds, and boom, soon you know it, the game's already over. Yes, please. Oh, that'll. What's the bad news? Oh, so that would have been the awkward pauses between the conversations. Well, at least, you know what? That's all right. At least we're knowing this now than later. Mine's not really built for the streaming either, so it's just no, just it just varies.
Okay. If y'all don't hear me at this rate, then y'all just gonna have to enjoy Nick's voice. That's just a fact. So inputs in, and I'm just gonna. Okay. So now you should be able to hear both of us. You know what? This is a mess of a live stream. Just like this is a mess of a game for Shreveport because they're 0-2 already. They have to reverse sweep if they want to get their first win of the season.
If you could hear him, but he's pretty much complimenting about, man, we're struggling out here, and that's for sure. But hopefully we could be able, like you said, to commit a reverse sweep because this will be a really historical moment for us in this rebuilding program.
Mm-hmm.
But now let's see what they may go up for. What's next on this map? Is it a flashpoint?
Let me find out. Let me find out. If I can find it. Resources, not announcements. Yeah, Flashpoint is where we're going next.
Okay, so now it's just pick your poison between Servasa, Throne Anubis, and I can't pronounce the last one, like Hakamura, someone around there? Hanamura 2.0, basically. And it's Servasa!
Good news. I have the VODs on Outplayed, so we should be able to hear my voice in that. And so the team can enjoy my casting later. So, you know what? The team gets to hear my voice first. Because they have the privilege to do that. No,
I love hearing your voice. It's like the sirenist sound.
No, I'm kidding.
I always get lowered.
Let's see what Shreveport wants to do. May, Bastion, Lucio, Kiriko, same as before.
A May, Bastion?
Lucio
even.
Terrence remains a mystery. Do you want to see him on the ROM or do you want him back on the Sigma?
At this point, this is go for broke. Like, you got nothing else to lose. I go with a Ramatra on this one. This is going to be a really brawly map.
And they're diving on Maku. Maku's going to dive.
Oh, Maku's going to full on dive. This is going to be a really interesting one. But this may go either way, depending on the team. Because this is going to be a really close quarter combat.
I want Sage's walls to be good, and I want Shreveport to kill people fast. That's the point of this comp. That's how they're going to win. Let's see if that actually happens. Wall misses, that's okay. Devo goes away. That's exactly what they want. But now she's back, and now Sage, they're starting to fight. Diva's out of mech. The Diva's out of mech. Everyone just needs to stabilize. They get a pick. Terrence kills someone. Pick. And now Sage is just biting everyone. They want everyone to just go away. But Diva needs to die first. Just like that, Sage with the headshot. And now Sage is telling them to just go home, come back in like 10 seconds. And that's exactly what happens. Maku, finally, back in the spawn room as Shreveport starts to gain percentage.
This is already cooking like the potato soup in my kitchen because dang, it smells good because they're cooking up something here as they are going to begin building up that blizzard close to 77%. Then that looks like MACU's going to approach with the left side, try to look for a dive or something to make it happen.
Speedwing's out. They're ready to fight. But let's see if Shreveport can fight back. And that's exactly what happens. It's a trade. Sage dies and Spicy Ghost dies. But it's not over for anyone yet. They're going to keep fighting. Irving kills Air Cobra. And now Shreveport needs to reconsider their thoughts right now. Do they want to keep fighting? It looks like that's what's going to happen. Terrence is trying to find his next target. He does it with the Diva. Diva's low. But Cuddle Croc dies too. And now it's just Terrence and Alana together, and they're going to be together in the spawn room as MACU gets back to the point, and they finally have a score on the board.
Irving really giving them the bamboozle on the back line, but as they're Moira, Spicy Ghost real building up that both support also Spicy Ghost and Immortal. This may be a good one little quick cue of the Moira button as he uses that beam of justice as we're about to probably engage this with a blizzard.
Let's go to Sage.
Great rock
with the blizzard. Great rock, great nade. All right, Sage. Terrence gets a really good kill. Can they kill more people though? MACU with the Juno ult. And now Sage ults 2 in retaliation. Air Cobra gets a pick. May's healing up.
What a beat by the Croc as they...
No, Buck gets the double kill, but now it's an
getting
even
two.
fight. Shreveport has to stabilize if they want this point. That doesn't happen. Sage dies by Immortal's hands.
Oh, this is going to be a good contesting. Croc can really handle up. No,
Does not. And then Terrence just has to die with ult. That's exactly what happens. And now MACU gets the first point, but Shreveport, they're showing up. Shreveport's
they're showing up. They're finally waking up, and that's fantastic to see. And especially they're really improving with those engages, especially isolating them with the May walls, because that's going to be their main source of target priority. But what's he now? And Cohen looks like in the center. Center point. I really can't know what particular location it is, but it looks like they're gonna make up something.
They're going to the right place. That's exactly what's happening. They're going to the correct place. And that's exactly what they do. They're starting to posture now. MACU beat them there. Shocker with the Diva. Oh my goodness, Colorado with the brains, Irving. And now it's the go button for Shreveport, but not because the Blade Goldie gets revenge, and now it's traded back. And Spicy Ghost and Bug, they just kill everyone else again.
2 already down with a beam, and the Genji Golden just trying to get a pick out of that naked Blade, but unfortunately he had to put some clothes on that Blade because it really didn't get as much as Croc finished him off. But now the Moira really carried out throughout that beam. But now it's just up to us. We got 3 to maybe 4 ults about to come in soon, but we got to really probably engage this with a solid Kitsune rush. But let's see what they're going to try to work out here.
Where's Terrence? There he is. Yep, they're just poking and prodding right now, waiting for something to happen. But Sage is, looking at Bug right now, but everyone has to go away. But Terrence is going to use the chance to try to kill the Junkrat right here, right now. It doesn't happen. Golden killed it first, and Bug gets a double kill. The double rockets! Bug just did a drive-by on the LSUS backline. And now Shreveport, they're back in the spawn room.
It just collapsed it on the back line as they further dug deep into it, but the Junkrat of Golden just completely canceling Subverse's ult. It's just been a complete disaster. But May already Sage building up that blizzard already. They may start with the engagement here to build the crowd control.
But Sage is low. And now they're on point. Bash is ready to ult. He's going to do it. Color Croc dies to the trap. We're not gonna acknowledge that. But Spicy goes with the triple kill as Shreveport, they die. And that's just what happens. And Sage looks really sad on the floor, but now they're back in spawn and ready to fight again. Where do we go next? Let's see where the LSUS and the MACU, I don't know their mascot, I'm sorry, where MACU goes next. Speed Ring, looks like they're going to the right, and that's exactly what happens. Here we are on point 3. It's at this place where I don't know the name of. Oh, the trap. Sage pausers? Okay, Sage lives.
Oh, here comes 911. There comes the Riptire as he's trying to look for that pick.
It's going down
hopefully
mid.
they can. Oh, and it finds.
Oh, Darius still dies from that, but Buck is demaxed. So, is that worth it? Mayhaps?
In a way, that already took it down, but Lucia can easily speed back as he's doing as we speak. But Grimstone needs to release that Kitsune rush. He's been holding it all game. I haven't seen it used once. But now we already got a Moira beam already ready to rip and tie.
Terrence is ready to go.
Stack
They
him.
do it! They trade! And now Bug's back in mech and the Moira ult is activated. Shreveport needs to hold on and get more picks.
What a beat.
Cuddle Croc gets the
to
big.
stabilize the fight.
Yes, and now Cuddle Croc gets a pick. Where are they? There they are. Moira dies too, but Terrence dies too, and it doesn't matter. It's still a fight win for MACU. Shreveport, they really want to scrap. They know how to scrap, but they just don't know how to finish these fights. So we'll see if they finish this next one.
Let's see if we could be able, if Griffsop could be able just to whip and lash that Kitsune rush at the end, because especially going that speed boost could really help get the off of that point with the Junkrats to really put pressure on them. We'll see what happens. Here comes the bomb.
Here goes Diva. Oh,
the Diva.
Terrence does not die. It's Air Cobra that dies, and now Shreveport. This is their final stand. Not with Sage and Grimstone dying, and now with everyone else on blinking health bars. Golden with the double kill, and that is it. MACU just they put a rest to this game. They're done with this game. And it is a done and finished affair. MACU with 3, and Shreveport with 0. As Shreveport notches another loss in the books.
It's unfortunate, but especially by the team. They did so good cooking up at that first round, but it just wasn't enough, to, especially with their damage, to keep putting output, especially with that shutdown of that play of the game by Golden.
Yeah, and now is the time for everyone to just go home. And for us to go home too, quite soon. As I switch to intermission, because I don't have the other assets in stream ending, so we're just going to be greeted to this. Let's hope that map 3 sounds good on Twitch, because if not, then we're going to have to make a new game plan for casting.
That's fine. At least this is like a test run, so we can kind of figure out what we're doing here.
And I am ready to in live stream if you are, or if you have any closing comments, we can just do that too.
You want to bring in someone to kind of see how they felt after that game?
Yeah, go fetch someone. I'll be here. Go fetch someone.
Oh, here. Oh.
You
Want me to leave the call and just come back?
You leave. Hook someone with you.
Oh, how do I hook someone?
Or no, it's a figure of speech, buddy.
Oh.
Go.
All right. Okay.
There he goes. He is off. My handy analyst. He is off to find a player for us to talk to. Hopefully, we'll see how that goes. As we wait in silence, as we see intermission. And you know what? I'm gonna put on some show tunes and keep things as chill as they can be. So hopefully y'all can hear this. I'm gonna lower it on Spotify. Yeah, okay. We got some tunes now as we wait for a player to hopefully talk to us. Look at little him. I'm seeing it in the voice chat. Look at little him. Please, can we please just have someone, talk to us for like 5 minutes? I know y'all are kind of sad after that game, but hopefully you can do this one thing for us. So we'll find out. Let me see if I sound good in the live stream. Let me do that. Okay, map 3, folks. Well, for me, map 3 sounds good.
If he is, please just get your ass in here. He is not having it.
Oh, is there no one? Oh,
there we go.
Sage. Sage from Overwatch 2 and Valor Gold, who's playing tomorrow, by the way. How do you feel about this game?
We did a lot things better. I think personally May was a really good pick because we got to just walk on their team because they were getting kind of complacent during the little bit of it, and we got to take full advantage of that. They still called us out for many of our weaknesses, particularly we're slow at rotating. But we just group up really often, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but like Farah and Junkrat,
Go ahead, Nick.
Oh, sorry. I thought I thought you had more add on to it. How do you guys feel more synergy wise? Do you feel any more kind of connections going on? Probably some wombo combos from there and there. How do you feel about this team synergy so far?
We're definitely struggling on that aspect. We just need to have more practices with each other. And also I think we just need to have practices like outside of scheduled times. Just play like chill, you know. Don't really play to win. Just have fun.
Yeah.
Because we're definitely desynchronizing during our competitive play. It's becoming an issue.
Yeah, and I'll just say elephant in the room. There's 2 weeks left, so the chances of getting the playoffs are slimmer and slimmer. It is possible. I will say, if y'all win the next 2 games, there is a chance for y'all to get the playoffs because the Overwatch team has certainly done it before with a 2-5. Are y'all even thinking about playoffs at this point?
Hell no, we're just trying to get better.
There you go. That's the correct answer. That was
You
a PR question.
Perfect.
That was a PR
That's
question,
a mental
and you
lock.
answered it correctly. So thank you for doing that, Sage.
You know what? That's totally fine. That's a Chad move right there. That's what I call a mental lock in this type of situation. Because when life gives you lemons, man, you gotta just squeeze out the gold elims, man. We climb up throughout to get diamond and beyond. That's what I always say.
We're playing for Nick Master.
There you go. Because spring, apparently, yeah, springtime, spring has sprung. Everyone's just going to spring up skill-wise. I don't know why I said that. Nick, you got any more questions?
Speaking of skill-wise, I think that's all I got. But hopefully this really it's further and slower.